found my maths book. Hang on. What's up? Something in the shoe. Hiya.
Hiya.
You been out in the van?
Aye, abattoir.
Lovely. See ya.
Aye, see ya.
What do you mean, lovely? You're supposed to be a veggie. I was only making conversation. Anyway, I've got this plan to convert him. He's a butcher. You have no chance. I know, but I'm a sucker for lost causes. Aye, especially in trousers. Aye.
So I'm halfway through my mascarpone roulade and he's making an arrest.
Oh, did you finish your meal?
Yeah. But then he had to go to the station afterwards. Oh, and by the way, I don't think he is married, actually.
Yeah, he told you that, did he?
Yes, and I believe him.
Yeah, well. Who paid for the meal?
He did.
Oh, yeah, well, he would, wouldn't he? Because it'd be on expenses.
I don't know.
Well, I wonder what romantic location he's going to take you to next. He might take you out for a drive on the skid pan. It's...
I'm sorry, mate, we just pulled out. Can you bring it in weekend? All right, fine. I'm flipping into it, is there? Oh, fine, I'd rather have it that way than the other. Do you know how many hours I worked last week? Same as me, but I didn't count now. Well, I did, 56. So what, do you want overtime?
No, I want an holiday.
Oh, why, yeah. Like when?
Like next Friday, I'm taking a fortnight off.
What? Just like that? No notice or anything?
I'm giving you notice now.
What, 7 days? Well, I'm sorry, Tony. No can do.
Not doing anything tonight, are we?
no, I don't think so.
Well, I think I'll ask Monty Parsons out for a meal. I'll take him to that restaurant in Leeds, you know, the one that won all those awards. I took you there for our wedding anniversary, remember? It was called the Red something, what was it? Hey, what's the matter?
Oh, nothing.
Now, come on, what is it?
No, it'll go off. I'm just not hungry, that's all.
You mustn't go without your breakfast. That's what you're always telling me.
Oh, don't go on at me, please, Mike.
No, why don't you take the day off, eh?
That's not the answer. I've got to go in there.
All right, well, leave it to me. I'll phone Gail. I say I've told you to take the day off. I say you got the flu, and I insist that you stay in the flat.
No, Mike, it's no good me hiding away.
All right, suit yourself.
Anyway, why should I? And I'm certainly not going to give them a chance to talk about me behind my back.
Hey, that's my girl.
So what time's she coming?
7, or in our time, anywhere between 5 and midnight.
Oh, well, let me know how you go on.
Yeah. Do you think I should give her a meal?
I haven't a clue. Why?
Well, the trouble is, I mean, after a heavy week's work, I don't feel like making a slap-up meal for the woman who's taking my child.
Well, I hope you're not expecting me to come round and cook.
Oh, come on, come on. Well, maybe I should take her out, you know, and try and behave like sensible adults.
Well, I hope you'll do that anyway.
Anyway, if I do, don't want to take her anywhere nice. I want a candlelit dinner. I want it to be with you. No, it's a tricky problem.
Yeah, well, sorry, Ken, but I'm not up on the etiquette for this kind of thing.
Anyway, sooner it's over, the better.
Like I said, you're paying a solicitor. You're daft not to take her advice.
Yeah, but the trouble is, the whole thing's dependent on Denise's goodwill.
Yeah, anyway, give me a ring tomorrow.
What if it's something simple like bacon and eggs? No, it's too chummy, that. Beans on toast? What's the problem?
But not mine, I'm afraid.
So what time's your train?
Yeah, we better get a move on. I'll see you in a couple of days, huh?
Do you want me to make you some sandwiches?
He's only going to London.
Do you know, for all I know, I mean, Alma might not turn up at all.
Well, I'll try and see her when I get back.
Well, thanks, but it's not your problem.
I feel responsible. Everything seems to have backfired on you. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
Well, Alma thinks so. She seems to take everything so personally, like I was trying to get at her. I'm baffled.
Well, I suppose, looking at it from her point of view, Mike's practically lost all his business. Well, stands to lose everything.
Yeah, but that's not Stephen's fault, Martin.
No, I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying that's probably why she went over the top.
Well, I'm sorry, but from my point of view, I'm in a difficult position, too. You know, it's the busiest time of year. If I don't find an alternative supplier, my head's on the block. I'll tell you, it's the last thing I thought of when I came over.
Well, come on, if you want that lift to the station.
Okay.
That's it.
I hope Alma's okay.
Yeah, I hope so, too.
Ask him to phone me back ASAP, will you? Thanks. Sally, there's something I want to tell you, unless you've heard it already from someone else. We lost the KVEC contract.
What, all of it?
Yep.
Yeah, I heard one of the girls talking about it this morning.
Oh?
She said she'd heard that there were going to be some redundancies.
Well, that's a load of rubbish for a start. Who was it?
It was Melanie.
The Auburn girl? Nah, she's making it up. What did you say?
I told her I didn't know anything about it.
Hello? Mike Baldwin. Oh, hello, Monty. Yeah, I'm fine. We're taking on extra workers, as a matter of fact. Now, listen, I phoned you up to ask if you were free for dinner tonight because I might be able to put a little proposition your way, make us both a few bob. What? Well, when was this then? Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah, oh, no, OK, yeah, well, keep in touch. I don't believe it. What?
Well, don't you think you ought to make an announcement? Stop the rumour from getting out of hand?
Could. Lucky it was my day off.
Oh, I'm sorry. You could have had a lie-in.
I've always been an early riser. Early finish, and I've the rest of the day to myself. Right, where shall I start? Washing up.
You're up to the bit where the police came in.
Anyway, yeah, they bundled him out and they took him down to the station.
Oh, quite a night.
Different.
So, what was the other thing? We've got 2 cheese and tomato, 1 corned beef, and...
Vanilla slice, please.
So, how are the renovations coming?
Oh, nearly finished. But if I don't get this lot back to them, I'm sure I'm going to have a strike on my hands.
Well, good luck with, what's his name? Alan?
Yeah.
Sounds like he's got a full-time job.
Yeah, definitely. Right, thanks a lot, Ashley. See you later on.
See ya.
Hiya.
I thought you weren't coming in.
Well, I didn't say I wasn't.
It's 9:30.
Well, I've been to the cash and carry.
Oh, great.
Am I superfluous?
No.
It's just I thought you said...
No. It's my mistake. It's not your fault. It's my mistake.
What's going on here?
Thanks. You've made me look a right fool.
I have?
Yeah, I phoned him. Because I thought you weren't coming in.
And that's my fault?
Yeah, well, the way you were yesterday, and you weren't here when I opened up in a no message. What was I supposed to think?
Well, of course I was coming in. I work here, don't I?
Hey, do you know who's running today? Next race.
What, Betty's Art Shop? You never said. Let's look. Oh, yeah? Here, owned by Weatherfield Racing Club.
Is he worth a couple of bob?
Take bets on what comes last, eh?
Yeah, is that his nickname?
Where?
There, Poofo.
No, that's its form. What it's done in the last 6 races.
What, Poofo?
Yes. Pulled up, not, fell, not.
Huh? Hey, it's 20 to 1.
That's generous.
Do you reckon he's got on a hope then?
Zilch, hope it breaks its flaming leg.
No, you don't, you nasty man.
It'll serve it right for breaking mine.
Yeah, just my luck if it wins.
It won't, Don.
No, I'm just saying, if it did, it's just my luck.
No, I don't know why we bought the nag in the first place. Look, now we're flaming trouble. He bringing his drink through.
What's it on telly?
Hey, is it on now? Yeah, we should have been there. I hope for a bit, love.
Oh, right, okay.
Look, I don't care. I don't care if you've done an 80-hour week.
But I'm part owner. If I want an holiday, I'll take one. So can you.
Oh, can I? Thanks very much.
Otherwise, what's the point?
Point?
Well, I might as well be working for Mike Baldwin or Don Brennan.
The point is we're trying to build up the business so it can pay us a decent living.
Not arguing with that.
Yeah, well, how can we do that if we go swanning off whenever we feel like it?
It's not whenever we feel like it. It's the first holiday I've taken since we took over.
What? You mean since Christmas and New Year? You've just had 5 days.
Yeah, and other folk had 8.
Look, that's not the point. You can't just land it on me the week before, Tony. Suppose I'd done the same.
We'd have to shut.
Yeah, well, we've got cars booked in. More than I can handle on my own. You're not on.
Be better off working for me, Dad.
With 3 furlongs to go as they come out of the back.
See where it is.
And Dot's Delight.
Taking his time, he's on a built route tomorrow.
And Flip Flop. These 4 close together as they go up the hill towards Sands Farm.
Here, they've never mentioned Betty's Hot Shop.
It's a useless nag.
It's
Is
there.
it still running?
It's on the outside.
From last in Monkey Wrench and Betty's Hot Shop.
Come on, Betty's Hot Shop!
Behind the leaders. Flip Flop now taking it up, followed by Drummer Roy, KD and Dot's Delight, which snatched at the last and lost a bit of ground. Mr. Pinkney now improving in 5th, followed by Betty's Hot Shop Slingshot and Monkey Wrench. These three still in touch with the leaders with 2 to go.
Did you hear that,
The race
Still
Still in touch, he's miles behind.
6! It'd be just my luck if it wins.
It could, though. It could.
I can see it happening, you know. First choice it wins is when you bought my share, isn't
Right,
it?
right, give us your money. You can have your flaming share. Is that all right?
Oh, shut up, Ben, have you? Shut up!
It's between 5 horses now. The rest of the field 20 lengths behind. They're bunched together as they run down to the last.
What's
happening?
Fifth.
He's gonna win!
It's flaming, isn't it?
God, it's not.
Do you want it to win?
I regret selling now.
Will you shut up, Don?
From Betty's Hot Shot.
Oh, come on, Betty's Hot Shot! Come on!
Between these two, and it's Betty's Hot Shot. To go, holding on from Drummer Roy. And at the line, Betty's Hot Shot by a neck.
Betty's Hot Shot!
What did I flaming tell you?
Right, ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please? Ladies, please. There's something I must tell you before the rumours take over. Our contract with Quebec has been terminated. Now, I know this is a bit of a blow, but I'm not all that worried, and you shouldn't be either. When I signed the contract, I did so in good faith. I had the company checked out, and they had quite a good record. Now, whatever the reasons, I can assure you had nothing to do with bad management or poor workmanship. I know the hard work that you've put into this firm, and I respect you for it, which is why I'm determined that this firm will not go down. I'm going to stand by you, and I want you to stand by me. Now, there are lots of rumours as why Quebec pulled out, and I assure you none of them are true. And as soon as I find out the truth, so will you. No doubt also some of you have heard that there is going to be redundancies. Well, I don't know where they came from because they certainly didn't come from me. So let's hang on in here, all right? When you've been in the business as long as I have, you make lots of useful contacts which come in very useful at a time like this. So you can take it from me. I've had worse setbacks than this, and I'm still here. I'm still smiling. Thank you.
How was I supposed to know it was going to win?
20 to flipping 1. I could have had a bet on that.
Why didn't you then?
Because you said it hadn't got a chance.
Oh, and you always do what I say, do you?
I sold you my share, didn't
I
I?
was trying to do you a flaming favour there, mate.
Oh, yeah. Some favour that turned out to be.
Here, look here, see what that says.
£4,000.
Yeah, and that's prize money. And now Jack's got a quarter share. I'm getting a new coat out with this. What about you?
Me? Oh, I'm not entitled.
Oh, you see, he'll get you that posh baby buggy, you know, that we've been looking at.
Of course he won't.
Oh, yes, he will. I'll see to that. Hey, you. When are we going to see this prize money?
When it's divvied out.
Oh, between Fred and them.
No, second horse, third horse, trainer, jockey, stable lads. They've been out and left.
Eh? What does it say? That says £4,000, doesn't it?
Before everybody's had the cut.
So how much will you get?
450 quid.
Oh, well, that's not bad, is it?
No, it isn't, is it? And if he hadn't taken my share off me, half that would have been mine.
I'll just clear my tea things away.
You've eaten? Oh, I was going to suggest taking us out somewhere.
Ah, I didn't think. So you've not had anything?
It doesn't matter. I'll get something at the hotel later.
Well, I've considered your proposal, and whilst I admit that you appear to be offering some sort of reasonable access...
What do you mean, appear to be? I am.
Well, nevertheless, seems to be a bit short on detail. For example, there's no mention of maintenance.
Ah, that is deliberate. That's because I don't expect any. Besides, we can afford it.
I see. Well, to be honest, I'm not too happy about that.
Why?
Well, I would have thought that would be obvious. I mean, surely, as Daniel's father, I'm entitled to make some contribution to his upbringing. And seeing as I'm denied it in the real sense, I would have thought at least I'd be allowed to ensure his financial well-being.
But it isn't fair for me to take money off you.
The money's for Daniel, not you.
It's the same difference, and besides, I've talked this through with Brian.
Oh, right. Right, OK. Well, if you've agreed it all with Brian, there's no point in asking my opinion, is there? Right, OK. I'll open a bank account in Daniel's name, pay monthly payments in until he's 18. I trust that Brian will have no objection to that.
I am trying to be reasonable.
Well, it's a pity you didn't do that before. Might have avoided a lot of trouble.
I've apologised, and I just want to do what's best for Daniel.
I seem to recall you giving that reason for doing exactly the opposite.
Circumstances have changed.
I just hope that when Daniel's old enough to understand, he can make more sense of it than I can.
Don.
Thank you.
Don, for the 100th time, I didn't know it were going to win. So you say? No one else did. Why else was it an outsider? I mean, you've only got to look at the form.
But it's right, Don. It's form we're pulled for.
Because half his contacts, they've all gone out of business. The other half, well, you phone them up to make an appointment for Mr. Baldwin, and they say, who? Oh, yeah, I remember. Denims. Jeez, digging up names from the 70s.
Evening, Jack. Feeling pleased with ourselves, are we?
About time it started earning a bit of fodder.
I've just been talking to our bookie friend, Des. He tells me he thought you'd been in to pick up some winnings. Do all right, did you?
Just a few quid, Fred.
20, 30?
No. 10 each way.
Oh, then it's drinks all round, or am I too late? Has he bought around with his winnings? I say, has he bought around with his winnings?
Hey, I was going to back that horse, but he told me not to.
Lucky for him, he didn't follow his own advice.
What do you mean?
£10 each way, were it, Jack?
Hang on. You mean to say he had money on it all the time?
Here, kept that quiet. How much did you win?
£10 each way, that's 250 quid.
Well, you crafty so-and-so.
Less tax.
I say, he didn't want anyone else to back it in case they brought the price down.
Look, I always have a bet on that horse each time it runs.
What you never said before.
No, because it never flaming wins. But when it's your own horse, you feel as if you have to back it, don't you? Luke, Don, if I thought it was going to win, would I have bet it each way? Scotch and a threat.
Well, looks like we're both going to be out of a job.
What, just because Tony wants a holiday?
Oh, it's his attitude, Sal. It's all wrong. If he carries on like this time next year, he won't be a business.
Here, have you seen this?
What?
It's that baby buggy, you know, that Tricia were looking at. It's only 120 quid.
Jack, I said, Jack, I've not opened a can of worms, have I?
So?
I don't think either of us would have gained by going to court.
Don't be so sure.
Is that what your solicitor said? She knows this is the best deal you could possibly hope for. I think we're all agreed on that. So,
let's shake hands, forgive and forget? I don't think so. I can't forget. And I shall certainly never forgive.
How long have I known Monty Parsons? Longer than I've known you, much longer. Like the Bank of England he was, only more kosher. You could rely on Monty. Yeah, do you know there's not a market stall north of England he didn't supply? Yeah, from Toxteth to Spennymoor. You know, at one time you couldn't knock stuff out quick enough for him. I'll take everything you got, he used to say. Well, not anymore. The receivers are in his warehouse, emptying it for whatever they can get.
So then, what next?
Oh, I don't know. I'm going to have to lay off most of the girls and try ticking over on a shoestring.
Oh, come on, Mike. I mean, that's not you.
Well, it's either that or pack the whole lot in.
Well, have you told them?
No, they think Uncle Mike's going to wave his magic wand, but not this time. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's not you that should feel sorry, it's Stephen Reed.
Yeah, but I've let you down, haven't I? I've failed you. I shouldn't have put all my eggs in one basket. It was bad judgment on my part.
It's not your fault. Anyway, just remember we're in this together, eh?
And we go down fighting. Hey, kid?
You bet we will.
May I borrow your paper?
You haven't, Matt. I finished with it.
Oh, well, let me give you something. 10p. Would 9 be all right? No, I insist. Normally, by this time, I'm back in the bosom of number 6 Crimea Flats. But sometimes it is pleasant to relax in more convivial surroundings. Don't you agree? I'm not a big drinker myself. But after the day I've had, I feel the need of a shandy.
Ah, well, tell us off, eh?
I expect you've heard the news, being family.
How do you mean?
Audrey and Alma, they've had a ding-dong. And Muggins here's been playing gooseberry. Whew, that hit the spot.
So, what's been going on then?
Well, I thought it were common knowledge. Gail's brother, in from Canada, he's had a fallout with Mike Baldwin. Trying to put him out of business, according to Alma.
Is that right? Can I get you another drink?
Do you know, it's typically you, that.
So what am I going to tell you?
Oh, pull the other one.
No, as Fred come through the door, I thought, I was going to say, like, what a nice surprise that'll be for our Vera. I must tell her about the bet.
So you are going to buy me some out
Yes,
your
I will,
winnings, then?
yes.
What?
Well, I don't know. Whatever you fancied.
Honest, chap?
Yes.
Why? Do you know, I've seen this lovely coat, you know, in town. A lovely belted camel, you know. God, lovely outside you at races.
Yeah, well, I was going to do, yeah.
What do you mean you were going to do?
If Tricia hadn't set her heart on this baby buggy, you see.
Yeah, but there'd be enough money left for a coat.
How much is it?
Only 160 quid.
Oh, now, come on, I'm going to be out of pocket.
Don't be daft. It's not real money, it's winnings. So think on, we're going shopping.
Thank you very much, pal.
Well, I wasn't to know you kept your gambling habits secret.
So I'm going to tell that Des Barnes he's got no right letting on. What are you doing to talking to Des Barnes, anyway?
Collecting my winnings, of course.
How much, Evan?
50 quid.
Each way.
On the nose.
1,000 quid. By gum, you were taking a chance.
Well, Hilary did say we're coming good.
So, you spoke to Hilary then? When was that?
A couple of days ago, just had a quick chat.
And she said the horse were coming good.
Well, she was along those lines.
You kept it to yourself.
Well, I wasn't going to be responsible for you losing a packet, same as your advice vis-a-vis Dom.
Yeah, but that were in good faith. I thought the horse was going to lose, but you had inside information. You had betrayed the syndicate.
Not in this world. I'm the major shareholder.
But you don't own the horse, and you are still answerable to us.
See, I answer to myself and to no one else. I say no one else.
That is where you're wrong, because I am going to call a meeting of the syndicate first thing tomorrow morning.
You got a problem? Pint a bit and half a shandy, please. I've just had a bit of good news.